you a baby bird? Go on. Morning. So it's Monday morning, or maybe the 7th of June. Let's go and have a look at the calendar. Yeah, 8th of June. We have a Highland Cow themed calendar. And yesterday the prolapse sheep, the one who lambed last of all, and then we had to put the harness back on her, died. So we're going to go and have a look how her lambs are doing, because they are exactly a month old, so they're 30 days old. So they are eating grass and they will be partially weaned, but obviously losing the ewe is one loss, but we don't want to lose the lambs. So I'm just going to go and feed Bambi. She's having 3 bottles a day, and then we'll have to have a look and see and make a judgment call about the lambs. We're also thinking of hoping to be shearing this week, but after all of that dry weather, we've now gone into a bit of a wet and damp sort of conditions, which is not ideal for shearing. But we bring the shearer in and it's the time that he's got available. So he's saying Wednesday's heavy rain forecast. So watch this space. Happy Monday. So here's little Bambi doing really well, as you can see, and in this video it's going to mainly be about sheep shearing and showing everything that we got up to on shearing day. But before we do that, there's just going to be a little interlude where I show you what we've been growing in the garden and the work that we've been doing on our little veg plot. So I hope that you'll enjoy it and watch the video all the way to the end, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed the content. Here is a lovely sunset that we had on the evening, and then into the gardening. Enjoy! So this is hopefully the before to precede the after photograph that's going to come later, with all of this stone and Felix. So how's it gone?
Yeah, very pleased. Just about to sorting some decent stone out and building into the bank and packing it a bit and making it look presentable.
Yeah, I think it looks mega. It's really good. And the blackbird is currently waiting in the wings, literally, to have a go over, isn't it? Felix is having an inspection. What do you think, Pee-Pee? So in a bit of a rejig, we've now got tomatoes here under the wall, courgettes there, some of them have moved around. I've reused, this was actually Nick's idea, the haylage bale wrap to cover and protect the strawberries from the ever rampant blackbird. And then they're going to seed, so I'm just leaving them to grow a nice flower. They're turnips, I'm still not quite sure what's happening with those. This is my broccoli bed, chard and more rhubarb, and then all of this has been grass seeded. There's the railway carriage, here's all the stuff, here's Nick, there's the campsite. So it's been a good day's work. I've been doing lots of weeding around the campsite again, and we've been chopping. Still work to be done. And after a really gloomy day, the sun finally came out in the evening. And this was the night before shearing, where we were wondering, were we going to have rain the next day as they'd forecast, and would we be able to get the job done? Night then, Bambi. It's raining, so I guess that means we are sheep shearing today. So we're supposed to be starting this morning, but it was very rainy overnight. So it's been spotting with rain, but mostly dry, looking like rain all morning. And I was given the call that we're going to be shearing at 3 p.m. So here we are, getting ready to Just get a sheep in and get ready for the shearer. We pay a shearer to come in. He's very fast, he's very good, he's very gentle and careful with the sheep, and we trust him. So you don't make any money on the wool, but you have to get it done for the health of the sheep. They need to have the wool sheared off, otherwise they start to get really itchy and uncomfortable, and you'll see sometimes they rub their wool off. So it's a job that has to be done whether it makes you any money or not. Hey Doris. Doris is better. Hello Mabel. I do like the fact that they come and say hi.
Sure, yeah.
Say hi to me.
Yeah.
Yes. We're getting ready for
an old one up near the door.
sheep shearing.
Not Mabel.
Mary.
Is it Mary?
Yeah.
Going now which month?
Good.
One ram in it, I think it's all weathers, baby.
So I'm dragging off any dirty bits of wool first and then folding the sides in and rolling up.
John, where did you put that corn? Come back up to both. Sorry, John. There you clean it up the bush on you. So you're alright, make a bush on you.
Is that where the wool's going?
Well, of course, if you just got, yeah, you've got a bush on.
So there was my dad, my Uncle Peter and I, and we all had a slightly different role to play. Trim the dirty wool off the edges, fold the outsides in, roll it up. And I was trusted to roll the fleeces, as you can see. And here is the shearer in action. As you can see, the fleece comes off lovely and clean on the underside. And these are the boys. So the boys got sheared first, and then we went back up to get the ewes. So it's a pretty fast-paced little job for me, having to collect the fleeces from the shearer, make sure that the fleece wasn't lying around when he was ready for the next sheep. And then my dad and Uncle Peter, they were bringing the sheep and lambs forward, splitting the lambs off, and then making a pen full of ewes. And the lambs didn't like to be separated from the ewes, so there was quite a lot of noise and a lot of calling, and lambs coming to have a look to see where their mum is. So trying to stop the lambs from causing trouble was quite funny. And I tried to pride myself on doing a pretty neat job of rolling the fleeces. And here you can see a bag nice and full, with the fleeces all rolled and organised, and then all the bits collected to the side. And yeah, some of the fleeces were amazing. The quality of them were lovely. Some of them were a bit ragged, but this was a really, really nice one that came off whole. And so I just thought I'd take a quick video of it. And off they go back out to the field. Interestingly, it can cause a lot of confusion, and they struggle to work out who belongs to who, the lambs and the mums finding each other. So it's normally a bit of a noisy afternoon of everyone getting reacquainted. So generally we have the sheep divided into 2 groups on different sides of our lane on the farm. So after we'd done the first lot, it was just time to crack on straight away with the second lot, and just more of the same basically. So lots of little lambs waiting to see their mum when she comes out the other side with no wool on her. Hey Doris. Poor girl. Well done, girl. Well done. That's your wool. Tell you what, by the end of the day, my back and my knees were aching. But it wasn't long until we were done, and then time to have a brush and a tidy up and have a cup of tea. Very well earned, I think, for us that day. So that's that. Hope you enjoyed seeing how it all goes. Okay, that's the end of the video. It was a very long day. We were all pretty tired afterwards. I can't imagine what it would be like if you had thousands of sheep. Thank you for watching.